Tonight we witness a prophecy unfold, one that began not in a boardroom nor in the echoing halls of a tech giant's headquarters, but in the restless visionary mind of Elon Musk, a man known for seeing possibility where others see only risk. Years ago, while others saw only challenges and obstacles, Musk saw the Philippines as a nation brimming with untapped potential, a sleeping giant waiting to awaken. He predicted that, with the right tools and opportunities, Filipinos would not just join the global tech conversation, they would lead it, shaping the future of technology in ways the world had yet to imagine. This was no offhand comment. It was a calculated bet from a man who thrives on the future, who has made a career out of betting on the impossible and making it real. For decades, the Philippines was defined by struggle, by poverty, by natural disasters, by being overlooked and underestimated by the global tech industry. Silicon Valley saw only poor infrastructure, unreliable connectivity, and logistical nightmares that seemed insurmountable. But Musk looked deeper. He saw a young, digitally native population, creative, resourceful, and eager to connect with the world, hungry for knowledge and opportunity. He understood that a lack of resources doesn't mean a lack of ingenuity. In fact, it often breeds a unique kind of creativity, a drive to innovate, to solve problems with whatever tools are at hand. Tonight, that vision is reality. The lights of Manila and beyond shine brighter than ever, powered by the dreams and determination of a new generation. Across the archipelago, from bustling cities to remote islands, a technological revolution is quietly but powerfully reshaping the nation, connecting millions who were once left behind. Musk's prediction wasn't about selling a product, it was about unlocking human capital, about believing in the power of people to change their own destinies when given the chance. He believed the Filipino spirit, resilient, adaptable, and unbreakable, was the perfect fuel for innovation, capable of overcoming any adversity. With unfettered digital access, he wagered, the Philippines could build its own Silicon Valley, a thriving ecosystem of startups, inventors, and dreamers. The story of innovation is no longer confined to California or Shenzhen. It's being written in Cebu, in Davao, and in countless small towns where fiber optic cables are being laid and new ideas are taking root. Musk's vision challenged the established order, betting that genius could emerge from anywhere, that the next big breakthrough could come from a place the world had long ignored. The Philippines is proving him right, faster than anyone imagined. Young innovators are winning global competitions, and headlines now celebrate Filipino tech success stories. The prophecy is becoming reality, and the world is finally taking notice. The Philippines, once overlooked, is now a beacon of hope and possibility in the digital age. For years, Western tech giants saw the Philippines as a labor pool, not a source of innovation. They dismissed the country as lacking the ecosystem for true tech breakthroughs. Poor infrastructure, power outages, bureaucracy. These were excuses to look elsewhere. What they missed was the hunger, resilience, and collective spirit of the Filipino people. Their data couldn't measure determination. Elon Musk saw things differently. He saw the Philippines as a vast network of human intelligence waiting to be switched on. His goal wasn't to export Silicon Valley, but to empower Filipinos to build their own model. The archipelago's geography, once a barrier, became the perfect use case for satellite internet. While others reinforced the status quo, Musk looked to upend it. He saw the next wave of innovation coming from places everyone else ignored. The Philippines, underestimated for so long, was a sleeping giant. Musk was about to provide the wake-up call. To understand the tech revolution in the Philippines, you must understand the Filipino spirit, resilience forged by adversity. This is a nation shaped by typhoons, colonization, and upheaval. Resilience here isn't a buzzword, it's a way of life. When disaster strikes, communities rebuild together. Bayanihan in action. This spirit translates into a unique approach to problem-solving discard, resourcefulness with limited means. Once used for survival, this mindset now powers coding, startups, and digital innovation. Filipinos are natural storytellers and creators, blending Eastern and Western influences. Millions abroad give the nation a global perspective. English fluency and cultural adaptability make Filipinos ideal for building global products. The tech boom is fueled by unbreakable resilience, creativity, and a global outlook. Western investors miss this human infrastructure. A nation used to overcoming immense challenges isn't fazed by software bugs or market downturns. The Filipino spirit is the nation's greatest asset, now unleashed on the world stage, and it's changing everything. Starlink's arrival in the Philippines wasn't just a product launch, it was a seismic shift, a moment that would redefine the nation's digital future. For the first time, hope flickered in places long forgotten by traditional internet providers. For decades, the digital divide left millions cut off from opportunity. In countless villages, children grew up without access to the world's knowledge, and families remained isolated from loved ones working abroad. Fast, reliable internet was a luxury, mostly in Manila, and, even there, unreliable. Dropped calls, buffering videos, and endless loading screens were daily frustrations, stifling both productivity and dreams. Rural and remote communities were left behind, their potential untapped, their voices unheard in the digital conversation shaping the world. Then came Starlink's satellite dishes, small, unassuming, yet powerful enough to bridge vast distances and connect the unconnected. Suddenly a fisherman in Palawan or a student in the Cordilleras had world-class connectivity. The internet was no longer a distant dream, but a reality within reach for all. Starlink didn't just provide internet, it delivered a lifeline. Families could reconnect, students could learn, and communities could finally participate in the global conversation. The impact was immediate. Entrepreneurs in rural areas could now compete globally. Local products found new markets, and small businesses flourished with newfound digital tools. Local innovation surged, apps for fishing, farming, and remote healthcare sprang up. Technology became a force for empowerment, not just convenience. The internet became a tool for creation, not just consumption. Young minds began to dream bigger, collaborating and sharing their talents with the world. Musk's new building ground infrastructure would take decades. Starlink bypassed the problem overnight, connecting islands and mountains in a single leap. Opportunity was democratized, empowering a generation with talent and drive. No longer limited by geography, young Filipinos could chase their ambitions from anywhere. Starlink was the catalyst, the spark that lit the fuse. It ignited a wave of possibility, inspiring communities to dream, build, and connect. Sometimes the solution is simple: give people the tool and get out of the way. With access, Filipinos proved their resilience and creativity, transforming challenges into opportunities. The Philippines seized its moment, stepping boldly into a new digital dawn, one where every voice could finally be heard, and every dream had a chance to take flight. The spark from Starlink has ignited a firestorm of innovation. Filipino tech entrepreneurs are creating solutions rooted in their own experience, not just copying Silicon Valley. Union Digital Bank is revolutionizing financial access for millions. The gaming and creative industries are booming, with original games like Project Zendata gaining global acclaim. Filipino studios are telling their own stories, blending world-class design with local mythology. Startups like Medify use AI to connect remote patients with doctors, making healthcare more equitable. The Philippine Space Agency has launched micro-satellites for disaster monitoring and agriculture. These aren't isolated wins, they're part of a nationwide movement. Filipinos are shifting from users to creators of technology. They're tackling global challenges in finance, health, and sustainability. With talent, connectivity, and determination, world-changing ideas are emerging from the Philippines. The country is no longer just a consumer market, it's a rising global innovation hub, and the world is starting to notice. The Philippine tech revolution is powered by culture as much as technology. The spirit of communal unity drives this transformation. Once neighbors carried houses together, now they build startups and share code. Co-working spaces, online forums, and developer communities thrive on collaboration. Veteran developers mentor newcomers, organizing hackathons and boot camps to uplift all. Here, a win for one is a win for all. A rising tide lifts every boat. This collaborative ethos contrasts with the cutthroat competition of other tech hubs. Filipino founders are driven by purpose, solving real problems they've lived through. Impact-driven innovation is at the core, not an afterthought. The same spirit that rebuilt after typhoons now builds the digital economy. Digital is the nation's unique edge, resilient, human-centered, and unstoppable. The tech boom is transforming the Philippine economy. Once reliant on agriculture and remittances, the country is now diversifying at breakneck speed. The digital economy is projected to add hundreds of billions to GDP. The Philippines is awakening as a new tiger cub economy, powered by tech and talent. International investors are flooding in, drawn by a young, savvy market and a surge of local startups. More investment fuels more success, creating a virtuous cycle. Tech IPOs are giving ordinary Filipinos a stake in the digital future. The government is supporting with innovation acts, special economic zones, and a push for STEM education. Bureaucracy is being streamlined to help entrepreneurs thrive. Optimism is spreading. Young Filipinos see a future at home, not just abroad. The brain drain is reversing as talent returns to join the transformation. This economic miracle is about more than numbers. It's about national pride and a future built by Filipinos. The Philippines' rise is a sign of a global shift in innovation. For decades, the West dominated tech, but that era is ending. The Philippine story is a wake-up call to Western leaders who grew complacent. The old model, seeing emerging markets as consumers, not creators, is obsolete. Musk's vision challenged this, and the results are undeniable. The West is now playing catch-up, realizing it ignored a goldmine of talent. The new tech world is more competitive, diverse, and resilient. Solutions from the Philippines on logistics, finance and climate are more relevant than ever. The next big thing could come from Cebu as easily as Cupertino. The global order is being rewritten by visionaries in places the old guard never thought to look. Tonight, we've witnessed a remarkable story, a tale of prediction and fulfillment, where a nation's indomitable spirit meets a technological catalyst. The Philippines, once underestimated, is now stepping boldly into the future, fueled by a new wave of innovation and ambition. Elon Musk didn't create the Philippines' talent or resilience, he simply unlocked the door to new possibilities. The drive, the creativity, the determination, these were always here, waiting for the right moment to shine. Now, Filipinos are seizing that moment, building a future brighter than anyone could have imagined. They are not just participants in the global tech revolution, they are becoming leaders, innovators, and visionaries in their own right. The warning to the world is clear: complacency is the greatest risk of all. The world changes quickly, and those who rest on their laurels will be left behind. Power and innovation are always shifting. Underestimate a nation like the Philippines at your peril, for the tides of progress can turn in unexpected ways. The next wave of disruption is already brewing on new horizons, in places once overlooked, where ambition burns brightest. The Philippine saga is more than a local triumph, it's a blueprint for other emerging nations. It shows what's possible when vision, grit, and opportunity converge. Struggle can become strength. Community spirit can outmatch even the deepest pockets of venture capital. When people unite, they can overcome any obstacle. With access to the global network, any nation, no matter how remote, can leapfrog ahead, connecting dreams to reality and ideas to action. Embrace your culture, solve real problems, and empower your people. True progress honors the past while building the future. Genius is everywhere, waiting to be unleashed. It only needs a chance, a spark, to ignite a revolution. The future belongs to those who dare to see it, who look at a disconnected archipelago and envision a connected powerhouse, united by technology and hope. The message from the Philippines is simple but powerful. Look at us now. And watch what we do next, because this is only the beginning.